Hey everybody, it's Dawn. I just wanted to wish everybody happy holidays. I hope that everyone had a fantastic Christmas and you're enjoying your holiday weekend. We're rounding out the last week of this crazy, crazy year that we've had. I know that probably just about everybody is just ready for this year to be over. I know there's been so much just uncertainty and it's just a lot of um, just unexpected things that we can't control, um, which makes it that much more difficult to deal with when we have no way of knowing what's going to happen or, you know, knowing that there's nothing that we can personally do to make a situation better. That tends to get a little bit frustrating. So, as I was telling my son earlier today, the days are what we make of it. So we could sit and we can mope and we can, feel bad for ourselves or think about, all the things that went wrong or harp on all of the things that we can't be doing. Or we can focus on the positive and we can think about all of the great things that have happened this year, despite all of the craziness and the hectic, um, you know, just uncertainties and unknowns. So, many of us have gotten to spend a lot more quality time with our families, time that we didn't spend before. Many of us were forced to kind of take a step back and slow things down in a crazy, hectic world that we're usually going from here to there and everywhere. I know my kids are in sports, so we're always going, whether we have practices or games or whatever. It's always like a constant go, 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 go. So, when we're not doing those things, it kind of forces us to slow down a little bit and to focus on things that, that really matter, like spending time with our families. So, there are silver linings in every situation. The way that I've always at things, I struggled growing up and I always felt like it could have always been worse. So, yes, I may have had it a little bit more difficult than someone else, but I know that it could have always been worse. So, I always look at my situation that way, no matter you know, how much I may want things to change. I always know that there's someone out there that dealing with things so much worse than myself, and no matter how much I feel like I may be struggling, I still want to reach out to someone and try and help them. So whether it's to give my time or to just lend an ear, where a lot of people, especially this year, are struggling with just anxiety and stress and depression and just so many overwhelming feelings, um, and without having someone to talk to about it and share about it, that can be very, very heavy, and it can really take over, and it can affect all parts of your life. So if I can be that person, lend an ear, I can lend my time or give a few bucks here and there. I don't have all the money in the world, I don't have all the time in the world, but I am always willing to go out of my way to help somebody in any way that I can. And that's just something that, that's just something that I like to do. It makes me feel good to help other people knowing that I'm helping them. So I would encourage you to do the same, in the times where you feel like things are, you're feeling really down or things are really rough. Just, try and look at the positive side of it, and try to help somebody else out, because that tends to help you feel better also. You can try and connect with other people. And let's just finish this year strong, coming into a new year. Hopefully better things are to come, but again, it is what you make of it. So just always make the best of every situation. embrace every day, which is what I like to do, and that is why, I started this blog, whatever you want to call it, and I'm really excited to do it, because I just want to share my life experiences, my thoughts, anything that I've learned along the way. If I can share my mistakes that I've made along the way, and it can help somebody not make a mistake, or share my experiences or my expertise with one thing or another. If I can touch somebody's life in one way or another, or help somebody out some way, I'd really love to be able to do that. And since it's harder for us to get together in person, I felt like the video would be the best way to do that. So, it gives me a chance to have a broader audience, to reach more people, and hopefully, like I said, I can connect with somebody. Someone will say, "Oh, like that really meant a lot," and I'm so thankful that that she shared that, and now I know I'm not alone. I know that there had been many situations in my past where I felt like I was the only one, because when we look at social media, it's the best thing and the worst thing. It's great to be able to keep in contact with people that you otherwise wouldn't be able to. You can watch people grow, watch all the kids grow, and keep in touch with family and all that. But on the flip side, it's a little bit of a front, because you see everybody with their smiling faces, and everyone seems like they're living this perfect life. And more often than not, that's not the case. And so, that can start to weigh on you also, when you start to think like that everyone else seems to be fine, and they're smiling, and they're happy, and they're enjoying life, and all their picture perfect family, and their jobs are great, their kids are great, and all that. And you start to think, what's wrong with me? Why is everybody else good and I'm not? And really, that's not the case. And like I said, I've been there in that situation where I felt like, everyone's so perfect, and I don't feel like that, and I don't feel like my life is that way, and why not? What is it that I'm doing wrong? What is it that I should be doing? And I just don't, I want to make sure that people know that there are other people that, may be feeling the same way. And if that can help, just to share any stories that I've, of, like I said, my past and what I've been through, I'm more than happy to do that, and just to be able to connect with people that way. So I'm pretty much an open book. I'm looking forward to sharing, everything that I can, any experiences I had growing up, the struggles that I had, what I've learned in life and with my kids and in business, and anything that I can share along the way. And if there's anything that you guys want to know about in particular, please feel free to to let me know. Shoot me a comment, send me an email, whatever, and I'm more than happy to discuss it. But if you guys could do me a favor and just help me out, I'd really love to grow this. Starting the new year, I'm turning 40 this coming year, so it's a big deal, kind of, and not really. But, I'd really love to just reach out to as many people as possible. So if you guys wouldn't mind just clicking the like button, and, type in a little comment, subscribing to this channel, I would really appreciate it. Turn on your notifications so that the next time I post a video, you'll get a notice. I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys. So I hope that everyone had a wonderful Christmas. Like I said, finish this year strong. I hope your New Year's Eve is great, and everyone has just an amazing 2021. And as always, if there's anything that I can do for you, please let me know. But until next time, make sure you're embracing every day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.